It's embarrassing. I mean, it just makes me nuts.
And it's not just the humans losing their cool. Even the cats have had enough of Cashmere.
Okay.
Since Cashmere arrived, George, one of their 2 cats, has lived in self-imposed exile.
Cashmere will go nuts, chasing him, licking him, and I'm afraid he's gonna die of a shock or a heart attack. But he's always looking to see where the dog is.
If you think they're not gonna hurt each other, then I would like to see the reaction, the interaction. But only if you think that it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
George and Cashmere are not buddies.
He is uncomfortable, isn't he?
Gentle. Okay. Okay, gentle.
George is giving a pretty clear signals.
Yeah.
And Cashmere is not really taking it.
The following day, training begins.
I just want to train Cashmere not to get into George's face so that George can walk around the rest of the house without being fearful.
For that to happen, Cashmere needs to learn some basic impulse control.
Leave it means take your nose away from something. I think this is going to be a really important command that they can use around George. Whatever hand you have the object or the treat in that you're asking the dog to leave, you reward with the other hand, okay? The dog never gets what it leaves. It gets something else.
Cashmere is eager to get the treat, but to do so, she needs to take her nose away from it.
Leave it. Good girl. Every single time she takes her nose away from me, she gets that treat. Leave it. Good girl. Leave it. Leave it.
Oh my gosh.
Do you think she'd be capable of that?
No.
No.
I can't believe it.
She's smarter than
It's unbelievable. It was really crazy to see the leave it technique because at first I thought there was no way 'cause she loves food that, that Cashmere would ever, do it.
Now she's got it, I want you to throw the treat and tell her to leave it.
Leave it. Good girl.
Fabulous. Sean, could you do it a couple of times?
Sure. Leave it. Good girl.
All right, Sean. Now I would like to bring George in. If she goes to him, I'm going to tell her to leave it and see what happens.
If George and Cashmere get into a room together, it could turn into a fight. I mean, it's not pretty.
Put him on the bed so he's in a high spot.
Hi, George. Hi, George.
George.
She's sniffing around to see if there's any more treats.
Hey, buddy.
Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Even though I don't like repeating commands, I had to in this instance because she wasn't listening to me. Good girl.
It's a good start, but the real test of whether Cashmere has got the message comes when George is on the move.
Now, if you can open the doors. Leave it. Very good girl.
She was definitely attracted, but she's thought better of it. Good girl.
A running cat? That's even more motivating for Cashmere to chase. But she didn't.
Holly is continuing the Leave It training with Cashmere.
Good girl. Leave it. Good girl.
Great job.
Leave it. Leave it.
Victoria sees Holly's hard work pay off.
Good girl. I feel so much better when I bring, George and Cashmere into a room together. It's like a family experience. That is a smashing success. Come here.
My gosh, look, George's tail is wagging in Cashmere's face.
Back inside, Holly is keen to show off her biggest triumph.
I saw some pretty amazing stuff with Cashmere and George.
It was ridiculous. Okay, the day you left and we practiced Leave It,
Yeah.
We were all getting ready for bed. Cashmere was under the bed, sound asleep. Barnsley was on his bed. And Ricky was actually with us too. And Sean looks up and says, "Hi, George." And I said, "Don't tease me." He goes, "No, here comes George." For the first time in 6 months, I'm gonna cry. George came out of his apartment and joined the whole family. Yay! I know, I was so
George joined the family.
I know, and every night since then, he's been in our bedroom, he's been downstairs with us all.
I love it when a plan comes together.
All right.
I'd love to see this for myself.
I would love to show you. Let me
Okay.
get George.
Okay.
What is this?
Hi, George.
Not even a flinch. Oh, it's okay, you can look. There was a moment that we caught on tape where George was standing right in front of Cashmere and his tail was in her face. She didn't move.
It was really wonderful to see Cashmere and George lying on the bed together. Neither of them realized that such progress was going to be made, but I'm very pleased. And now that the dogs are in a better place, I think Holly and Sean are too.
The overall stress level is down because we're not so worried about the destruction.
Oh my gosh, Victoria's gonna be so proud of you.
This is fantastic. Look at that.
I feel like I have my life back.
Girl.
Good girl, Cashmere. Good girl, Cashmere.